How's it going, guys? It's Deathmark here. Today I'm going to be talking about some rather interesting skins and returning as well as collaborations that will be available in Fortnite soon. So as you guys can see, according to ShineBR on Twitter or X, upcoming collaborations including the return of the new Spider-Verse collab. So actually, believe it or not, that's actually in the item shop right now, as you guys are seeing on screen. So we've got the Spider Gang bundle available for 3,800 V-Bucks. This includes various items within it, including the Mayday's diaper bag, the Spider-Man Noir's, what do they call this? Satchel, which actually looks pretty cool if I do say so myself. On top of this is also the various different skins. We've got Hobie's Amp, Peter B. Parker, which is rather interesting nightgown on him, which is fair enough. There's also, as you guys are currently seeing on screen, the Lego variant of it. There's also the Spider-Man Noir skin. That's going to be seriously overpowered, considering he's wearing pretty much all black. So that is pretty interesting there. I've also got the Spider-Punk skin. Now, I can't really tell if it's a he or a she at the moment, but as you guys can see, these are going to be usable in Rocket Racing, Battle Royale, and Fortnite Festival. And there's also a Punk Rock Shredder item here. Maybe a little audio coming from it, to be honest with you, but I'm not complaining on that. That's available there for 300 V-Bucks. There's also the Slice Sweeper, Knuckle Dagger, as well as the Hobie's Wicked Electrical Guitar. So, very, very interesting there, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and thoughts are of that in the comments box down below. If you do decide to purchase anything within the item shop, make sure you guys use my spoiler creator code Deathmark992. It is just pay after every 2 weeks in games, so make sure you guys keep putting that back in. I would thoroughly appreciate that. Just to go back to the tweet here that has been left, for those who've got a Pixar's Cars collaboration coming in December, some point later on this month. Doom 2099 collaboration coming on the 9th of December. Unreal Tournament on the 10th of December possibly. Cyberpunk 2077, we don't know when that's going to be coming out, nor with Demon Slayer. Godzilla and Kong are going to be coming in January 2025 as per the in-game Battle Pass, as well as the top tier items. New Jeans rumoured for January 2025. Disney's Avatar unknown release. Black Adam is going to be returning. Harley Quinn, Starfire, Batman Cape Crusader, The Flash, Dragon Ball, the old Spider-Verse collab, My Hero Academia, Rick and Morty collab, and even more old DC skins. Original skins also coming back are the Chapter 6 Starter Pack, Agency, which is there right, will be there on December the 11th, as well as Agency Renegades returning, Team Spirit Bundle, Takara, Geometric, Black Ice Legends, and the Frost Legends. So that's really interesting to think about there. There's also further information from Hypex suggesting a new Fortnite update announced for December the 10th. Most likely the leaked first-person 5v5 mode, which I'll come on to in a moment because we've actually got an announcement for that. First-person add-on creative on December the 11th. Excuse me, Winterfest lead up before, likely starting on 33.11 version. Chapter 6 gameplay and visual bug fixes, winter skins, packs and more. Upcoming NFL Fortnite emote, which will be picked by Epic from End Zone celebrations this Saturday and Sunday, happening IRL. So that's really interesting. Also, you will notice if you make your way down to the Discover tab in the bottom left hand corner of your screen, you will notice there's actually a brand new quest for Fortnite, which is the Bush Camper Avatar Decoration. Now, basically for this challenge to be complete, all you need to do is you need to go in game for 15 minutes, play some Fortnite OG, which is most likely going to be at least one match, depending on how long you last in that game. All you have to do, guys, is just basically log into Fortnite, accept the quest first, log into Fortnite, and then after 15 minutes has passed, then you should be able to get this avatar decoration for Discord, which is pretty cool to say the least, which is this icon right here, as you guys are currently seeing on screen. Just a little backup of what exactly it looks like. So this one here, we got a Rift Butterfly Avatar decoration. This was from the live event that we recently got, featuring some well-known artists. And this one we just got just for playing Fortnite OG. So that one's called Bush Campers. So that is really interesting. Let me know what you guys' opinions of that in the comments box down below. So just to backtrack, claim it from the settings, gifts, quests, then play for 15 minutes. You can get to keep it for 2 months, and the quest ends on December 11th. You can just sit in the lobby and it'll count for the 15 minutes as well. So play Fortnite OG for 15 minutes to unlock a Bush Camper avatar decoration for 2 months. So pretty cool to say the least there, guys. Let me know what you guys' opinions of that. Also, has been brought to my attention courtesy of Courage JD and Tim the Tatman. Now, Tim the Tatman has actually received a rather interesting document from Epic Games suggesting the return of live events happening in Chapter 1 Season 1 OG, which is now, of course, a permanent mode in Fortnite. So, we're going to take a look at what Courage Jack Dunlop and Tim the Tatman have to say.
It's alright.
I'm doing a 2-hour sponsorship of Fortnite, just heads up.
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad. Also, in the document they sent over, it says there is going to be the live events again, by the way.
Oh, that's lit.
So,
okay. That's awesome.
I read it.
That's going to be awesome, wow.
So they're going to replay, so it's literally going to go, I mean, that's insane.
They're pulling a WoW Classic, dude.
So that's really interesting there, guys. So as you guys just heard from Tim the Tatman and Courage Jack Dunlop, they will be returning the live events from the Chapter 1 of Fortnite into the Chapter 1 Season 1 OG mode. So that's going to be interesting. So, of course, the first live event I think we got, if not mistaken, I think was the Meteor. I think that happened around Season 3, Season 4 time frame. So because this upcoming, or the current season of the Chapter 1 Season 1 OG ends at the end of January, we can expect this one to be happening around the time frame of maybe April, May, June time frame of 2025. So that's going to be an exciting time frame to look forward to for the return of live events. So that's really interesting there, guys. Let me know what you guys' some thoughts are. Now, earlier on, I mentioned about a tactical 5v5 mode that's going to be coming to Fortnite on December the 11th. Now, this mode is going to be called Ballistic. So, as you guys can see from their official blog, perspective is everything. Welcome to Ballistic, a new first-person Fortnite experience launching in early access on December the 11th, with ranked and unranked. Ballistic is an adrenaline-filled, round-based 5v5 competitive game mode where strategy, tactical teamwork, and an individual prowess are essential for victory. So I've got this rather interesting 5-second clip here, guys, which, as you guys can see, let's go Ballistic. And as you guys can see, it looks like to be, how do I put this? It's kind of like Search and Destroy from Call of Duty in a sense. What does early access mean for Ballistic? Ballistic is launching with the Skyline 10 map, a starting set of weapons and a limited number of items. Adjustments will be made beyond launch based on player feedback in addition to major updates such as new maps, weapons and features. So as you guys can see, this is a promotional image of Skyline 10. So that's really interesting. We've got further different images of that 5v5 size map. So it is going to be, if you've ever played Call of Duty Black Ops 6 at the moment, they've recently got some really cool looking maps. So we can assume it's going to be more or less the exact same size, maybe a tad bigger. But this is like the map overlay, as you guys can see on screen right here. So just take that into account. So it is going to be a fairly large sized map from what it appears. So we've got further images here, as you guys can be seeing on screen. Looks pretty cool. Keen to know what the A and the B means, but that's really interesting to take note of. It could potentially mean something, but we'll have to wait and see. Ballistic is a no-build mode. All saved presets from your locker will carry over into Ballistic, which supports existing Fortnite outfits, back blings, kicks, wraps, sprays, and emotes. However, pickaxes, contrails, instruments, vehicles, and jam tracks are not used or supported. At launch, Ballistic will be available on all platforms and regions where Fortnite is currently supported, with the exception of South Korea and Russia. They're working to make Ballistic available in both those regions and will provide an update when they have more news to share. Round by round, players are sorted into 2 teams at the start of a match, attackers and defenders. Attackers aim to plant a reality-tearing rift point device at one of the 2 sites on the map, while defenders do their best to thwart the device from being planted and detonated. so it is kind of search and destroy rules. There are no respawns in Ballistic. A round is over if a red point device explodes or either team is fully eliminated. After 6 rounds, this is where it's not really much as such search and destroy this next bit. After 6 rounds, players will swap sides, giving defenders a chance to be attackers and vice versa. The game is over when either team has won 7 rounds entirely. So it is going to be first to 7. So that's going to be, it's going to, I think if I'm not mistaken, go for my mathematics, I think that's the best of 15 rounds. So it is going to be lengthier in terms of time than a typical game of search and destroy in Call of Duty, but that's really interesting to think about there. You'll start the game with a Ranger pistol and 800 credits. This is where it turns a little bit different. In Ballistic, credits can be earned from scoring eliminations and planting the Rift Point device, and spent within a match at the beginning of every round, and of additional items and weapons to bolster your chances of success. Survive a round, you'll keep all of your gear and shields for the next one, minus any consumable items you've used. You can drop weapons, smoke grenades and flashbangs at any time for teammates, and pick them up from eliminated players. The Rift Point device takes 45 seconds to detonate after it's planted. If successfully defended, you'll want to move a fair distance away or run the risk of being eliminated in the device's blast radius. Getting eliminated by the blast means losing any gear you may have. You can check the scoreboard at any time during a Ballistic match to see how you and your teammates are doing, and to know what weapons and items your teammates are working with. So assault rifles are the bread and butter of Ballistic, great for both medium and long range encounters. So these are these 3 various different weapons here. There's also shotguns are your best friend when it's time to get up close and personal. So it appears that we're getting a couple of shotguns there. Looks pretty cool. Quick and deadly submachines are a weapons class that pairs well with the element of surprise. So again, what appears to be the regular SMG, and I can't quite make out what this other SMG on the left here is. There's also a sniper, if I'm not mistaken. By the time you hear one of these go off, it may be too late. So, yes, it looks like it's going to be a bolt-action sniper by my first guess. Trusted, reliable, compact and excellent when you're on a budget. So we're getting 2 pistols here to select from. There's also a smoke grenade, which is this one as you guys can see on screen. There's also a flashbang, or a flash grenade, to blind opponents before skirmishing. But beware, you can blind yourself and your teammate if you're not careful. So you can actually flashbang yourself if you're basically putting it by your feet, so to speak. Flex gadgets. Every Ballistic match starts with players on each team selecting one of 5 flex gadgets that they alone will be able to purchase and use during the match. Players can purchase the gadgets they've selected and hold 2 of their flex gadgets in their inventory each round, which cannot be dropped or picked up from other players. When used correctly, flex gadgets can have a huge impact on the outcome of a round. Select the proximity mine, the one in the bottom right, to place a damaging mine down on the wall or ceiling to surprise an unsuspecting enemy. They can be picked up and placed again and will explode if shot. Great for booby-trapping sites when defending. The bubble shield, which I think is this one in the top left, allows for throwing down a temporary protective bubble that's impervious to bullets and projectiles such as grenades. It's great for providing a shield for your team as you storm into a site. The recon grenade, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is this one on the right, marks any enemies detected nearby when it's thrown, even through walls. Throw a recon gadget onto a site before entering to get a read on who might be waiting to get the drop on you. So I'm not exactly sure whether it's this one in the bottom left or this one in the top right at the moment, but that's interesting. A frag grenade, which if I'm not mistaken, I think this might be the top middle one here, will bounce and explode, dealing damage to nearby enemies. Careful, you'll take damage from your own grenades, though your allies will not. Great for flushing players out from behind cover. And finally, the impulse grenade, which for some reason I think it might have had a redesign. So I think this might be the impulse on the top right, to be honest with you. I think in this bottom left one might be the recon. So top right, the impulse grenade is a gadget that's a disruptive tool that launches enemies and allies away. Has many creative uses such as launching teammates onto a site from afar. Unranked and ranked. So unranked player offers a more casual Ballistic experience if you're looking to just have fun with friends or try out the mode. This is a great place to practice your aim and get a feel for the flex gadgets. If a player drops them from an unranked match, another player will be added as a backfill. After an unranked match ends, players have the option to remain on the same server. Ranked is for those who want to test their talent against other players in a more competitive environment. Ranked matches will not backfill players should someone leave. If you leave a ranked match, however, a rank penalty will be applied and you will not be able to join another match for a period of time. Players who disconnect from a match have a 3-minute grace period to reconnect before the penalty is applied. More information can be found on clicking on your current rank on the bottom right of your screen while in the lobby for Ballistic, then selecting Lever Penalties. These penalties may change over time to ensure that players who join a ranked match play their best and stay for the whole match. Unlike Ranked Battle Royale and Reload, matchmaking in Ranked Ballistic is based on the average rank of your party, not your party's highest ranking member. We'll be closely monitoring feedback around ranked matchmaking and will make adjustments if needed. The winning team gains a rank in Ballistic and the losing team losing rank. The exact amount each player gains or loses is influenced by the following, in order from most to least impactful: the current rank, rounds won, rounds lost, eliminations, and assists. Away from keyboard or AFK, or leaving players will have an additional rank loss. Your rank will be protected if you lose your first match of the day. Settings options for Ballistic, so you can show spread first person, together with toggle whether the reticle will expand to show your weapon's spread, or show recoil. Toggle whether the reticle will move away from the screen center to show recoil. Like the Fuse, Ballistic launches in early access on December the 11th. So that's really interesting to look forward to here, guys. So I'm keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. As you guys can see, the name of the map is going to be called Skyline 10. We've got a little overview of the map from top down. So very, very interesting, guys. Keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of us in the comments box down below. Hope everyone's excited for it. If you are, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so don't miss an upload. And I'll see you guys next one. And make sure you guys use code DEATHMUG992 in the app shop. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.